live from Mackinnon Suits in Nakasero, where 10 universities are in a heated contest.
All these universities are looking forward to winning the 2017 prestigious award. Later on, we'll be joined by our correspondent Paul Kayonga to give us an insight of what is happening at the grand finale. I'm Shali Virundi. Patrick Zua. Let's have a quick look at the headlines. We'll return with the news in detail. Employers are vying for effective and technical skills among university graduates. Sales in the mainstream media drop. I once again welcome you to Prime News. Let's begin with politics. In applied to create an environment suitable for exposing human rights violations. It has been revealed that journalists face a challenge in exposing these injustices in a bid of putting to light such societal issues. In an expo held today at Mackinnon Suits aimed at tackling issues pertaining journalism in the 21st century, journalists have been asked to play their role as their key drivers to credible information. Let's have a report.
In a media conference and career expo organized by the Media Challenge Initiative, to discuss journalism in its current perspective, Dr. William Taibwa, a media trainer and a scholar, urged journalists to understand that by the nature of their jobs, confrontation with state organs is inevitable.
By nature, by default, by design, our profession puts us in direct confrontation with the arms of the state, especially if those arms of the state are repressive.
In a situation where journalism has become a target for oppression, Andrew Mwenda, a senior investigative journalist and the founder of the Independent magazine, believes that journalists should take into consideration the issue of national security during their course of duty.
I don't know whether we in Ugandan journalism have standards on covering matters of national security and whether we try to enforce those standards, because many times in covering national security, as an editor, you need to be much more careful.
On the other hand, Joy Atrine, a practicing journalist, believes that this kind of environment can be put to halt if journalists adhere to ethical principles and concerns during their operations.
Have to be ethical in everything. Write it as it is, give it to an editor. It is up to them.
Journalists play a critical role of exposing human rights violations and put to light other societal pertinent issues. In a new report launched at the 61st session of the African Commission on Human Rights Defenders, it was revealed that journalists are increasingly faced with the challenges that their work, especially selective persecution, arbitrary detention, imprisonment, and prosecution under spacious laws. I'm Paul Kayonga, Slow TV.
Speaking to technology, in the digital world where life is now driven by social networking platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp. Other networking sites are slowly but steadily transforming the way audiences engage with information authorities and institutions across the board. Slow TV's Winnie Elongata compiled an all-inclusive report regarding social media usage in Uganda.
Social media is considered to have countless possibilities for its users. It allows them to take charge of their communication, making them resourceful users. However, using different platforms has promoted citizen journalism as updates are made as events unfold. This has created countless debates on whether this is rather a threat to the traditional media. Dr. William Taibwa, the head of journalism department at Makerere University, gives an insight into the impact of social media threat to the traditional media.
It's not that social media is taking, it is replacing traditional media. I think that is not going to happen. It reinforces traditional media. And I think it should reinforce traditional media because social media is a tool. And I think the traditional media should be able to harness that tool to do their work better.
With the question of how well technology can blend with journalism, Joy Atwine, a journalist at Soul TV, thinks it's actually relevant and a great idea since both support each other.
Social media, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat, they have
different statistics rates Uganda's national literacy levels at 71%. With such stunning statistics and an increasing number in cheap mobile devices, coupled with a stiff competition in the telecom business, a green light is flashed to give access to individuals of different demographics to create and share content across the globe. Reporting for Slough TV, I'm Winnie Ilungat.
The job market in the 21st century has been flooded with graduates with little or no effective skills and technical knowledge that is required across the board.
This rather disturbing truth has left Ugandans' unemployment level at 83%, indicating a vote of no confidence in the education system. Charity Chiumlo reports.
In the struggle to right the wrongs in the media industry, the Media Challenge Initiative has organized a Media Challenge Conference and Career Expo where media practitioners, scholars and students of journalism and mass communication have gathered together at Macnon Suits Nakasero to assess the study and practice of media in the 21st century. In her submissions, during a panel of discussion at the Media Challenge Expo, Jane Kasumba, the head of television at National Broadcaster of Uganda, cautioned young journalists to be disciplined.
So appearance, dress code, all those things are very important. Why am I saying they're important? 3 years is very little time. Today you are, how old are you, most of you? 18 to 24? Tomorrow you're going to be 60 to 70.
Speaking at the same conference, Mr. Moses Watasa, the Commissioner of Information, Dissemination, Monitoring and Inspection in the Office of the Prime Minister and the Ministry of ICT, also urged journalists to be multi-talented.
So the opportunities are there, but they are for people who are dynamic, who are multi-skilled, who are multi-talented. So we want to see now, and I think Jane knows that, if you do your story, go and gather it, come back, you edit, you produce. Sometimes you may have even to deliver it. So it's not that you get a story and hand over to a producer, no. So you need to be all around. You need to adapt in order for you to be relevant in this era and age.
With platforms like the Media Challenge Conference and Career Expo to share knowledge and propose possible solutions to the common challenges, the ball has now been placed in the penalty area for the National Council to perform its supervision role of ensuring effective change that takes precedence in journalism and mass communication education at higher institutions of learning. Charity Chiumulo for Slough TV.
As a way of encouraging gender sensitivity in media reporting,
The Media Challenge Initiative organized an expo aimed at empowering women in media.
this is to bridge a gap of the unfair representation of women in the media fraternity. Emma has more.
In some countries, women are still facing problems in achieving equality with the mentality that media products, as a rule, are created by men. Men occupy high positions, whereas women are portrayed in a narrow range of characters in mass media. As a way to encourage gender-sensitive reporting through training and mentorship, the Media Challenge Initiative organized a media expo at Macnon Suits with the theme Women in Media, to challenge the way women are unfairly represented by and represented in the media industry. The expo followed a 5-minute panel discussion on solutions and proposals around empowering women in media with different media practitioners. The executive director of Uganda Media Women's Association, Miss Margaret Sentam Masagazi, urged female journalists to fight for the few opportunities.
You have to fight for it. The opportunities are very, very few. It is up to you to look for them, scheme for them, and do it for yourself, because others are going to scheme for them.
She adds that gender awareness is very important for both men and women.
When you have a gender-sensitive seat, you are not supposed to show these thighs and the like. So when you are gender aware, everything counts. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my take. Yeah, everything counts.
In the past 3 decades, media was mainly dominated by the male counterparts. According to the Global Media Report, 28% of women are in the media in Uganda today. Miss Margaret Sentam Masagazi, the Executive Director of Uganda Media Women's Association, appeals women to know about their rights and fight for opportunities. Emma Mnyangeri, reporting for Slough TV.
The rampant growth of social media has led to a drop in sales of the mainstream media, which is deemed as a potential threat.
Individuals can readily access information at their disposal on various social media platforms that they no longer read, watch, or listen to news, leading to a diversion of advertisers, as Robert Kasumba narrates.
In the Media Expo here at Mackinnon Suites, journalists have developed ideas on how to increase the falling rate of sales in the mainstream media that has come up due to the competition from the social media. Moses Watasa, the commissioner from the Ministry of ICT, says that the mainstream media should do more investigative stories before releasing them to the people.
I challenge people in the mainstream to do more investigation, to do more analysis, to do more interpreting of news. Because if there's an accident here today, and you publish in tomorrow's newspaper that there's an accident, you people have smartphones here. Everybody knows the fact of the accident.
In the previous month, a report from the Star Counter Statistics showed that Facebook is the most used social media platform by Ugandans with a ratio of 80%. This has brought competition to the mainstream media. However, what has the mainstream media done to keep their sales stable?
We generate money from you, our viewers, and from those companies that love and that see the work we do for the people. But from the ads, like you see, we work with MTN, we work with Airtel, we work with Pepsi, we work with Coca-Cola. We do have a partnership with all those companies, and that is how we generate money.
In addition, the mainstream media has also put up online news platforms so as to reduce on their competition and also increase on their sales. For Slough TV News, Robert Kasumba.
Thank you very much, St. Lawrence University. Let's clap for them.